shit. I'm gonna grab you by your head and squeeze it into the blood. Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, everybody? What's good? How's everybody feeling, bro? Let me press my back. Alright. What's good, chat? What's good? Yo, today is a great July 8th, 7:42 p.m. for me, you know what I'm saying? Good time of day to y'all, wherever you're watching from. And let's get shit started. Y'all, the stream is early because it's going to be a short stream. But... yeah, everybody type in W though. Let's get shit going. Yo, Tommy's my birthday. What you get me, bro? You literally just said in offline chat your birthday was tomorrow. Why you capping? Anyways, what's good, Mario? What's good, Dub? What's good, Bubba? What's good, Golden? What's good, Alpaca? What's good, Sar? What's good, VBK? What's good, Mysterious? What's good, Pika? What's good, Puffy? What's good, Mysterious? What's good, The Realist? What's good, nigga spamming the L's? Hold this time out, bitch ass nigga. What's good, Pala? What's good, Omar? What's good, Eraser? What's good, Cafe? What's good, Puffy? What's good, Fedoran? What's good, Orange? What's good, E7? What's good, Aberdeen? What's good, Crystal? First time chatter. What's good, Anderson? What's good, Q1? What's good, King? What's good? You're good Fedoran. What's good, Henry? And why you say what's good to Henry? Shut up, bro. Don't tell me who to say what's good to. What's good, Quay? And what's good, Sunshine? Alright. If I didn't see you, I see the rest of the stream. Y'all's everybody feeling, bro? Let's get shit going, y'all. It's gonna be a short stream, probably 2 hours or less. So we're gonna get shit flowing. Okay. Good, you horrible. Yo, do y'all want to see what I have to do after stream? Yo, I didn't even start. Wait, let me load it up. There's a lot going on, gang. L short stream, shut up, nigga. Yo, you don't know what I gotta do, bro. I have a lot fucking going on. And Loki, it's kind of my procrastinating, but it's okay. It is what it is. Yo, I'm gonna have to edit this whole video. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and see if I can get this done. Before tomorrow. So... let's see how that goes. Alright. Then do it on stream. Bro, why would I even do that shit? That isn't even editing on stream. Maybe if I was like teaching y'all something to edit. Actually, I wouldn't even have anything to teach y'all. And also, I don't give my sauce out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all not learning my sauce. I have certain things I do with editing that I don't tell anybody. Like, I promise you, nobody will know about those things that make my videos hit. It's like a secret ingredient. You know how, like, KFC has like their secret spices, or restaurants have their secret thing. Cap, on God, I do. Yo, there's certain shit I do that I would never tell people I do. El Gatekeep, hey nigga, guess what? Do you say, hey, it's like the Coke recipe. Imagine everybody knew the Coke recipe. Then nobody would know it. It wouldn't be special. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, get your own sauce, gang. This is my sauce. I came up with myself. I formulated this formula through a decade. Some of y'all was children when I started editing. All right. I know the recipe. Nah, you got it. Let's see what's going on with the news, though. Let's go through it quickly. There was no World Cup matches today. We don't got nothing to go through. But I guess we can see this. The World Cup could boost Cape Verde's tourism by billions. I speak for all of us when I say we're going to Cape Verde. Yo, hold up. Have you seen the fine women from Cape Verde? I'm going there, gang. Yo, they gonna want me, right, chat? They gonna want me. At least some of them. Factual. I can low-key lie and just pass this one. I swear. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up the TikToks. You look Cape Verdean. I mean, they're just like light skin. You know? I don't even know where it is. I'm gonna be real. No aura, Tommy. Holy shit. Can I even show some of this footage, bro? Oh yeah, chat, we need those. Yo, we need those, bro. I am going to Cape Verde. All right, I'm taking a break next week. It's over, man. All right, y'all. We are flying. Where's it on the map? I don't know, but we're gonna find it. It's okay. All right. I just came in. WTF, you gooned out. Yo, you saying me I'm gooned out is like motherfucking a chicken asking another chicken why it's a chicken. That shit just don't make no sense. Wait, let me see where it is. I know it's an island near Africa. I couldn't point this shit out. Oh, okay. Oh, it's multiple islands. It's multiple. Okay, it's west. It's like off the coast of Gambia. That low-key wouldn't be that far, no? Am I tripping? Hold up. Austin to Cabo Verde. Do they even have flights? That shit gotta be rare as fuck. Wow, they do. No, they don't. Wait, what? No, they don't. Oh my god, you can't. I have to get a connecting flight to somewhere else. Damn, that's how rare it is. But I mean, it makes sense because they don't have tourism. Like, low-key, nobody really heard about their country until recently. Is this the island names? Whoa. 4 bands. I will not be visiting. Yeah, I am. Good God. Are we going there? Yo, they're probably nice as shit if you're a tourist. They're probably, like, so excited to see any tourists. Do y'all think they're gonna get a tourist boost after the World Cup? They have to. Dude, the fact that they almost beat Argentina is still so crazy to me. Yo, if they, deadass nigga, if they actually managed to beat Argentina, we'd all be flying there. They deserve it, bro. They deserve it. We'd all be fucking happy for that shit. The ref was paid off. Yeah, we know that. The Messi agenda is gone too far. It is what it is, though, bro. Argentina's gonna get their win. Then after this, they're fries. They're fries for life without Messi. They're fries for fucking life. Every game will be a hate watch. Oh, certain islands are cheaper and certain ones are more expensive. Okay, I'm seeing the agenda right here. Which one's the best one though? Sao. Yo, this shit is so small. What the hell? Dude, it's so tiny. They do got an airport there, though. Let me see what it looks like. Is there even a Google car in that shit? We could just swim there. Yo, this does look beautiful, though. Hold up. Yo, I ain't never seen waters look like that. That shit beyond blue. I would never leave if I went there. It's kind of sad, bro. This country probably going to disappear in 100 years. All the islands are going to be flooded and shit. That's tough. Water ass water. Man, I ain't seen water like that. Oh, they do have Google. They do have Google car. Okay. Okay, water road's kind of clean. Shit not bad, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, it is pretty small though. W roads? Yeah. It has some better roads than we got here, bro. The NFG headquarters is in Verde. Facts. Facts it is. It just kind of just looks like a, I don't know, like, it's giving the vibes of like Mexico type shit. It's giving those type of vibes. I'm going. Better than Oklahoma roads. Any road's better than Oklahoma road. Fuck, we got 2 hours. Let's lock in. What should we see in the news? By the way Maine has historical... That nation does not have historical ties with Maine. What the fuck are you talking about? LeBron retired? No, he didn't. Cap. Goddamn, cap. Let's see. I want to see an interesting story.
That place looks perfect for a Walmart McDonald's 2-piece combo. Rah. Eagle emoji, eagle emoji, eagle emoji, eagle emoji, eagle emoji,
Okay.
eagle emoji, eagle emoji.
Alright, let's see this. You can now play Mario Kart through a YouTube video. Using the subtitles, you're able to play as Mario, Toad, Yoshi, Princess Peach, Luigi, Wario, and Bowser. Low-key a W. How do people be doing this shit? Hold on, let me play this right now. Where's it at?
Press W until the red line touches the bottom of. Press W until the red line touches the.
Oh, it's like a 360 video. Yo. Press W until the red line touch it. Wait. Press W until the red line touches the bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen. Pause the video if you need more time.
No, fuck. Okay, there we go.
Need more time.
Oh shit, captions? Yo! I'm gonna be Mario. Wait. Actually, no. Yo! Wait, how do you do this? What the fuck? This is actually insane. Wario's fat ass. Bowser. I'm just gonna stick with Mario. Let's go. Oh. All right, let's go. Oh, you can even pick the playback. Fuck, I fucked up the screen. No, I fucked up the screen. I already fucked it up. Let's put it on like 1.5. Woo! I'm playing Rainbow Road. Yeah, I couldn't afford Mario Kart. Is this okay? Oh shit! Oh shit! No! Oh fuck! I got it. Oh! It's going too fast! My nigga, slow down! My nigga! W video. Yo, my life has changed. My life has changed permanently. I would never reach a high as high as that. Wow. Peak. Nintendo lawsuit about to be crazy. They would definitely sue. That was nice though. Absolute Cinema. It's crazy that somebody programmed that. There's Uno on YouTube. You're lying. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of these. Uno on YouTube. Wow, there is. Is this the same person?
Uno.
Wait, what happened? Press O to restart. I'm pressing it. It's not working.
Uno.
Okay, it's too fast, first off. I think I'm on 1.5, right? No, I'm on normal speed. What the fuck is this, bro? Nah, this is worse than the other one already.
One more Uno night. You guys ready?
Heck yeah.
Count me in. All right, I'll deal this.
You control this video with your keyboard. Alright, let's go.
There we go.
Okay, let's see.
L deck.
So, you know the drill. Start us off.
Are we playing stacks
Sure.
or not? Are we stacking numbers, my nigga? Let's do 7. Okay. 3. Press control. What? Okay. I only had one option. So, two fives. 2. I'm about to win this.
Close. 2 sounds nice about now.
Oh,
Plus 2.
fuck you.
I have this.
Yeah, give me that.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Take that, nigga. I would destroy you in Uno. I would destroy you at every aspect of life.
Sorry, bud. Oh well, at least that's that. and I'll make it green.
Let's go skip.
Skipped.
Uno. Ow. I change it to red.
Red.
I'm about to win this. I'm about to win this.
I don't know if this is the right choice.
Really? I'm getting his ass. Got your ass. Whatever that means.
All right, well,
You
there's
losing?
that. Well,
I need it.
Damn,
Okay.
come on. Next time, boys.
Could be worse. Could be worse. That's what it is. Rigged the game? Not for real. It's rigged. It was rigged. It's not your fault, Tommy. Other guy sold. Yeah, he did. He stole my shit. Oh my god. Roblox kept the brain rot. IPG lets players collecting battle brain rot means like Pokemon. You can even choose tongue to her. I'm not a good guy, bruh. Type of shit that makes me want to end myself, bruh. Oh, fucking damn. We don't need brain rotting games. Maybe that's what I'll do, y'all. This is my last stream until like another 5 days. Maybe I should end it off with that. Don't do it. Last stream forever. Yeah, this is the last stream forever. Now we have catch a brain rot. It never ends. Hop on steal a brain rot. Did y'all know like Tung Sahar, like there's like some company trying to sue for ownership over it, and the dude that made steal a brain rot is like in the lawsuit, and he said like no, you can't sue it because it's like public domain. Unironically, I want the steal a brain rot guy to win. It is crazy how that's a whole fucking drama. Dude, because imagine, bro, if they can claim a copyright on an AI character, that's insane. That shit is generated from, like, all different images on the internet. That doesn't even make any sense. Some French company's trying to do this bullshit. Yeah, and I hope they lose. It doesn't even make any sense, bro. Like, it was AI fucking generated. I think it was either the company that... I think it was the company that generated, like, the person that made the fucking shit from. Like, made it with their AI generator. But that doesn't mean it's your copyright. That doesn't matter. That would be unfair. Can you say edited by Margaret? Okay, hold up. Edited by Margaret. Let me give you an aggressive one. It's edited by Margaret! Let's do another one. Edited by Margaret. No, I missed it. Hey, you can go back to stream and clip it, alright? From now on, for me to say it, it's going to cost you at least 5 subs. Every time I say it. Okay, what else? Funus.
Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy.
Mr. Fedorn.
Go stupid.
With the 5 gifters. Yo, maybe I gotta stream more. You know what? Fuck it. No more breaks, alright? W. Gifteds. My guy. I'm feeling like Kai CNET. You gotta say it now. Okay, but what version do I say of it? Margaret, where you at? Let me know. Aggressive, soft, ASMR, normal. He just blessed you. All of them. Why y'all like, it's not your choice, bro. Why y'all talking for her? Okay, she ain't saying nothing. I don't know. I gotta wait for a response. Okay, I didn't even read this. Reese's Pieces has released its first new flavor in the US in 10 years. We are all eating this chocolate dookie. I said Dookie. Chocolate cookie. Yo, chocolate Dookie is crazy, my nigga. Yo, that shit. Yo, I read that too fucking fast, gang. It Loki does look like some Dookie though. We're all munching on this. Pure red 40. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, I might have to get this, y'all. Since today is a late night ass edit type shit, I'm a stress eat. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm a stress eater, y'all. That's Loki the worst way to gain weight. But I didn't gain any weight. I'm still losing weight. All right. Cheat meal facts. It's just a cheat meal. One cheat meal. Red_blue with the 2 months. Appreciate that. New flavored in these. MS released jelly Reese's cups last year. Ew. Gross. YouTuber Rusty Cage has gone viral after spending over 2 weeks trying to kill a Lone Star tick he found on his body. The creator has tried drowning it, blasting it with obnoxious music, and freezing it. And it still hasn't died. You know what I'm telling you? Don't even go outside. Don't even go outside, bro. Revenge for Joe Bart? No, these niggas, bro. These ticks might just end. We might all have to go vegan by 2050. This dumbass hasn't tried stepping on it, by the way. Well, I mean, that's a given, but like, you know what's crazy? Y'all know bugs can survive being stepped on, right? Like, I've tried stepping on a certain type of, like, bugs before, and that shit doesn't die. Because sometimes they're so small, it goes through, like, the grooves of the shoe, you know what I mean? Roaches, like, that shit, bro, they can take up so much body force, it's insane. You know, for doing with this extra gifted, I appreciate that. W, get this. W, gifted. So I can't eat Arby's no more. What else? Egypt's manager claims FIFA wants to keep Messi in the World Cup after Argentina's dramatic comeback against his team. Perhaps they wanted Messi to stay in the running. I stand with the Egypt manager. 100%. Cope, it's true, bro. It was promised to Messi. This shit was promised to Messi. It is what it is. How about you don't blow a 2-0 lead? How about you have a ref that isn't fucking biased, nigga? Biased ref. It was rigged. Alright? We don't trust this. We don't trust this. Then they choker got robbed, as they said. It was all the above. And think of it like this. Okay, even though, yeah, Argentina did fucking, like, as soon as Egypt had 2 goals or whatever, they made a goal, they just start, like, fucking cooking them after that. But imagine they counted that 1 goal that went in. It would have been 3-3, and then it would have been penalties. Messi missed his penalty, meaning penalties would have happened, Messi would have missed it, and Egypt would have won this shit. They couldn't let it happen. FIFA couldn't let it happen. Alright? They couldn't let it fucking happen. Keep crying, bro. If you really... Okay, y'all, let's be so for real. Out of all teams playing in the World Cup, who does FIFA want the most in the finale? To get the most money? To have the most people in seats? Who do they want the most? There's 2 teams, but who's number 1? Who's... No, name one. Who's number 1? If they had to pick any team to... Like, they could force it for them to be in the final, who would they want? Nigga, look at technic capping. Nigga said France. You don't even believe that, nigga. You don't even fucking believe that. It's Argentina first, France second. They want fucking Messi in the final game because that's gonna sell the most. All right, bro. You could look. I think there was a clip I seen of like the FIFA CEO, like anytime Argentina's like misses or something, he's like fuck or something like that. He looks panicked as shit. Hold up. This is heavy coat. Gang, I don't even care about who fucking wins at the end of the day. I mean, I want Argentina to lose as a team. Because I just don't fucking like the country. But, you know, I don't have a problem with Messi. I just made a TikTok about it. Gang, I just want to see Argentina lose as a team. I'm going to be real. Where is it at? Dude, there's literally a clip Oh, bro, and he's looking at fucking Argentina. He got scared that they're gonna lose. Imagine he has a corrupt insider bet wanting Argentina to win and just manipulates everything. I'm telling you, bro. I can look at this, right? It's not copyright. Yeah. FIFA president Gian Infantino's reaction to Egypt's second goal against Argentina. He's sitting right there. Not him. Not him. Not him. The guy on the bottom right. Look at him. Look at him. Bottom right. Bottom right. He said, fuck. He said, shit, man. Yo, they cannot get out this. Not even a clap. Nah, his face after, like, when he's like that's more telling than anything. If it was rigged, then they would have made Portugal win so they can have Argentina versus Portugal, which would have made them more money. That's too obvious. Nigga, I'm pretty sure everybody said Portugal wasn't going to win this shit, right? Like, Ronaldo's way out of his fucking prime. I don't even know if there's any other good, like, players there. None of them were really doing good. This is according to Caleb, by the way, because Caleb really be, like, tapped into this shit. I was talking about it today. He was like, there's some good players on Portugal, but for some reason in the World Cup, they just play dog shit. Like, they're not good. You know? Where's he at? Bro, that's so hilarious. Oh my fucking god. Dude pissed as fuck. Dude's pissed as fuck. Yo, you gonna look at these clips and tell me there was no Messi agenda in the World Cup? And niggas will dead ass in your face and say, nah, there's no Messi agenda in the World Cup. GG's. Dude's panicked as fuck. Messi humbled Egypt, cry. Average Messi, Glazer. Anyways. Let's see, what else is there? The Messi agenda is crazy. Meta could face 1.4 trillion in penalties over claims Facebook and Instagram fueled the teen mental health crisis. Multiple U.S. states allege the company deliberately designed the platforms to be addictive for young users. I don't even think addictive for just young users. For everybody. That's how social media works, all these platforms. They make it addictive for, like, everybody to use. Meta, 1.4 trillion. This would have to bankrupt them. I highly doubt they're gonna get this. There's no way they're gonna get. They're probably gonna settle out of court, pay like 300, goddamn, maybe $1 billion or something. Maybe $1 billion in penalty. Yo, speaking of Meta, y'all, I signed up. They had like a Facebook class action lawsuit, and I signed up like a year and a half ago to get money. Y'all want to see how much they sent me? Y'all want to see this shit? Hold up. What up, bro? Bro, look at this shit. Look at these niggas, bro. Oh, yeah, I can't see it. Hold up. Yo, mine's camera zoom, bro. Hold up. Give it a second. Focus, bitch! What is wrong with my... Okay. I'm just gonna send it to myself on Discord. I don't know what's wrong with my camera focus. I might have to get a new camera. Clean your camera?
Hey Tommy, since the other person left, can you say BBG is better than XL but worse than NFG for my 5 gifted?
What? You said BBG is better than YXL but worse than NFG for my 5 gifted. Yeah, why you want me to diss my homies, dog? I'm not dissing my homies. Okay, here it is. Yeah, do you see this shit? Wow, bro, thank you, Facebook, for all the data you've stolen from me. Almost five. Not even $5. Not actually. Not even. I was about to say $5. Not even $5. Thank you. Man, mind you, I signed up for this like settlement thing. I always do that, bro, for companies. Just because I'm like, yeah, let me just get this money, bro. Just in case. Crazy. Not funny, OMG. Didn't laugh. I even called it under $5 settlement. Like, that's so diabolical. Oh my god. Oh my god. I laughed? Fuck you laughing for? You probably had your data stolen, bro. It's Meta. That's IG included, not just Facebook. Okay, I think that's about it for that. We're gonna go ahead and go through the Reddit for a little bit. Probably like 30 minutes or less, and then we'll do reacts. Diddy footage. Good God. Good God. Everybody hide. A monster? Nah, that's ridiculous. All right. Let's go through the Reddit for a little bit. We'll just go through it quickly. Let's see. Prime Muhammad Ali was genuinely unmatched. What's going on? Yeah, I feel like back then, being a boxer was way easier. Like, not to diss Muhammad Ali or anything, because he is definitely, like, the GOAT. Like, this nigga had insane movement. But, like, it's kind of like people say with the NBA. The main argument they say and why they say, like, Jordan isn't the GOAT is because he was playing against fucking, like, plumbers and shit. No, it wasn't. Bro, yes, it was. So you're telling me back then the boxers had more knowledge on boxing, fighting, different moves than boxers nowadays? You're fucking crazy, bro. Nigga, you are crazy if you say that. Every sport always evolves. So, for example, even basketball now. The basketball players in 20 years are going to be way more athletic, way taller. It's already happening now, but it always evolves. Going to have way crazier things. Same thing with fucking football / soccer. Same thing with anything. That's any sport. That's how evolution works, bro. We're humans. We evolve. Good God. Good God. An average boxer back then could beat your ass up. Nigga, an average boxer can beat any of our asses today. Yo, Technic, why do you just be making dumbass statements? And yeah, an average boxer back then could beat my ass. Yes, they fucking could. Just like an average boxer today could beat any of our fucking asses because we don't fucking box, nigga. I'd cook them, gang. Yo, the craziest one was like when he was moving on the rope. He literally let the dude take like 15 shots and he was like... That's still the craziest boxing clip I've ever seen.
I can't let you get close.
Why's TTS not working?
Even though Michael Phelps does not have any more world records, he is still a GOAT, especially for his medal count. Also, when I was fact-checking myself, the first thing that auto-filled for "Does Michael Phelps have" was webbed feet.
Does Michael Phelps have webbed feet? All the athletes, like crazy athletes, have disgusting feet. Dude, have y'all seen... I think I've already showed LeBron's feet. LeBron's fucking pinky toe is basically, like, deformed as shit. Dude, like, it's not even on... I don't even know if you could call that a toe, bro. That nigga needs some fucking surgery, gang. James Harden feet. I don't even want to look at it. Yeah, if I'm back then and I'm boxing, I'm beating Ali. Is that facts? He'd eat you. Holy shit.
I got
Yo, these matches was worth every dollar when you went. You know damn well if you went to a Muhammad Ali match, like it was gonna be worth it.
He's a bum, been a bum since 86.
Not gonna lie, I gotta cook his ass though. This nigga was literally King Von in the ring. Bro, isn't it so crazy that like they tried to like draft him to Vietnam, he said no, and then they dead ass sent him to prison? That's still fucking crazy to me. Man. Useless war, by the way. If they have any war, bro, it doesn't even matter if it's actually a justified war. Any war that has happened in the US in the past 20 years has been completely fucking unjustified. But even if they had a justified war, people wouldn't even go, bro. Nobody's trying to be a soldier with PTSD coming back. And then the government doesn't even give you shit. They just leave you to die. Ali losing was the reason why Mike Tyson did boxing? Damn, did not know that. Y'all, my grandparents had Ali. My parents had Mike Tyson. I have Jake Paul. Facts. Cooked? Come on, Jake Paul our GOAT. That's our GOAT. Future president, by the way. Yeah, Jake Paul's a politician. Yo, unironically, we're entering such a level of idiocracy. I deadass wouldn't be surprised in like 15 years if Jake Paul somehow became like, I don't know, a state representative, a senator, or some shit in Congress. Like, it would actually not be surprising to me. The president's fucking crazy. That's insane. Nah, like the president, you're gonna have to have some accolades and shit. Our president is gonna be The Rock. I remember The Rock was like, he had a statement, or like, he was like, political parties from both sides came to him and they were like, yeah, you should run for president. That Loki just proves that like, presidents just be fucking, what is it called? Puppets. Bro, any politician that doesn't really go with the establishment of their party is like completely kicked out. It's kind of crazy.
Quick teaching Tommy, the Vietnam War was not an actual war.
No offense, we don't have time, bro. I'm like, we gotta wait, dude, I have a 2-hour stream. Yo, you can't keep sending these fucking paragraph things, please. How every fight in middle school. What is this about to be? Yo, being club security gotta be the worst. Yo, his cheeks out! Can't show that. No, bro, it's kind of blocked, but I still don't want to show it. Yo, why does niggas hold... Yo, I don't understand why especially big niggas be going out with some loose ass shorts, bro. You know damn well if you get in a fight or your fucking shorts gets caught up on a fucking pole, your whole cheeks is coming out. Niggas don't want to see that, bro. Holy shit. At Twitch. Nice. The biker gang that protects children from abusive parents. Is biker gangs even a thing, or is that just a movie thing? I feel like that shit is just a myth.
This little girl walked into a courtroom to face the scariest person in her life, surrounded by 20 massive bikers in leather vests. But although they looked like the most dangerous men in the building, this gang exists for one single mission that nobody ever...
I ain't never seen it, but I feel like I'm not in the areas to see a biker gang. I've seen, like, actually, no. I've been on the road when, like, a group of, like, 30 bikes passes. Have you ever had that happen? That should be pissing me off. I low-key want to crash into them. Dude, that's the worst, bro. Like, the last time I had it happen was years ago. Like, maybe like 5 years ago. I remember I was just driving on the highway, nigga. It was like 35 motorcycles would just pass one by one. In Tennessee, I see hella biker gangs. No way. No, you can't send a link. You'll get banned. Only mods can send links.
sees coming. You see, back in 1995, a child therapist in Utah named John Paul Little was treating a young boy who had been abused and was too terrified to even leave his house. So Little, a lifelong biker himself, asked some riding buddies to befriend the boy, and within weeks, the kid was outside playing again. That's when he realized something powerful, because nobody on earth feels safer to a scared child than a giant biker standing guard. So he founded Bikers Against Child Abuse, where every member passes an FBI background check and trains for over a year before ever meeting a child. When a child joins, the bikers hold a roaring rally at their house, handing them their own tiny leather vest and a brand new road name. And from that day on, the child can call them at any hour, with bikers known to camp outside a kid's home all night just so they can finally sleep. But although the abuser counts on the child being too scared to speak in court, that is exactly where the bikers deliver their final blow. They pack the courtroom rows so the child can stare at them instead of the abuser.
Nah, you know bro was scared.
And in one Colorado
you know
case,
that nigga was scared.
a girl's testimony sent her abuser to prison. Because as the bikers love to say, they look bigger, meaner, and scarier than any abuser ever could.
W bikers, W bikers. That's fire. Don't judge book by its cover type shit. Just typing shit. Seatbelts were designed for men, only for men who genuinely are not mad enough. Now, but low-key, okay, not seatbelts, but there is some validity to, like, the car itself or something was mainly designed for men. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong on that. Like, if she said that, like, safety, like, I think, y'all know the safety dummy test or something like that? The safety dummies are, like, a male model most of the time. Like, they started doing female models, like, recently, like, only, like, a couple years ago, to be real. But that is true. But seatbelts, that don't even make any sense, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, have y'all ever, they always say, like, the car you drive and you gotta check, like, the crash test to see if you would survive. And I check my shit, and I'm pretty sure I'm safe. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm safe, gang. Yeah, that shit actually melted. Bro, that's insane. You're cooked? You realize a car is supposed to do that, gang. Where are y'all okay? Y'all know cars are supposed to, like, crumple, right? It's not supposed to stay still. If it stays still, that's way worse. Crumple zones? Like, bro, do niggas not know, like, basic, how cars basically work in modern times? I think, do they show the inside? How fast are you even going here? Yo, the scary thing about this, let me see how fast you're going. Okay, it does look pretty fast, but I feel like it's like 50 miles. How fast are cars going in crash tests? 90? That's only 35 to 40. Yo.
You're safe until a Volvo semi-truck going 100 miles per hour into your driver's side door. Also, yes, cars are supposed to crumple to absorb the impact and not cause a sudden stop. Same reason you bend your knees when landing.
Bend your knees when landing? For a plane? Wait, you're supposed to do that? No, y'all, it's all fun and games. Until you're on the fucking road, you're safe. And you see this motherfucking in your side mirror driving at 120 miles per hour. They're not moving from your lane. They're right behind you. You're right in the target zone. Ain't nothing you could do. It's over, man. The death was inevitable. Look up the Cybertruck crash test. Let me see it. Wait, first let me... Yo, this only being 35 to 40 miles per hour is scary. Like, dude, what if you get in a crash and that shit's like fucking like 60 miles? I'm pretty sure they say when you go above like 30 miles per hour in a crash, like, your chances of death goes from like 20% to like 60%. But then again, y'all, this is going straight into a wall. Like, you got to think of it. Most of the time, if people get into car crashes, it's not like straight into something. Like, a lot of times it's either like you fuck up on the road, maybe you skirt to the side, then your car slows down by like 20 miles or something like that. Like if you're getting a crash straight like this into a wall, you're probably dead. Or maybe you survive this speed, but like 10 miles above this, you're dead. Dude. You would definitely survive this. You'd get injured though. You definitely fuck up your shoulder and back. Dude, it's crazy because y'all, the one time, like, y'all, when somebody, did I ever say somebody like hit the back of my car like 2 years ago? Somebody hit the back of my car 2 years ago. But it was very slow. Mind you, the person was literally, I was at a stoplight. I think the person wasn't paying attention. They like hit my car, and maybe they were going like 8 miles or like less than that. It was very small. Did you sue? No, because they gave the insurance information. Then I didn't pay for it, y'all. My insurance paid for it. It wasn't my fault. I have a dash cam. But even with that small thing, dude, I swear, like my shoulder was hurting for like 3 days. The insurance company even asked me, like, oh, do you need doctor help, this and that? I put it at like a maybe, but I don't know. But eventually, my shit felt straight. Like nothing happened. I should have low-key came out limping, huh? I should have been like, fuck. My fucking shoulder, my back. I should have done that. But nah, I had streams to do, all right? I had content to film. We don't got time for that. Low-key fucked up my flow at the gym, but dead ass, like even that, just going 8 miles and I barely got hit. I fucking felt it in my shoulder. Like that's crazy. I know that dash cam music theory went crazy. Wait, what is the theory? Oh my god, I was playing a song. Do I have the footage? I'm gonna find the footage for y'all sometime. But I was playing a song and the person hit me right on the beat of the song. It was low-key insane. It's probably in my Geico insurance shit, like somewhere in those video files. I gotta have it saved here, right? Did I ever save it? Songs and dash cam crash vids are always garbage. What was I listening to? Oh, I got footage, bro. Wait, let me make sure nothing leaks here. Dude, I got footage and I captured of like the biggest spider of all time. This is a complete other dash cam thing. Yeah, I'm not leaking anything here. I think it's a Thriller album. This sounds like Thriller to you? It's Destroy Lonely. Yo, I haven't listened to Destroy Lonely in a minute. It's been a while. Hold up, I want y'all to look at this. I was so shocked seeing it. Look at this. Wait, is that it right there? No. Where is it? Fucking fat ass truck.
Yeah, trash.
It's right there. It's right there. Look at this. Look at this. Pay attention to the road. Pay attention to the road.
Trash removal.
Nigga, what the fuck is that? Yo, that is Goliath the spider. I swear when I saw it, I was genuinely scared that this shit was gonna get on my car. Yes, that's a spider. That's a fucking spider. Kill it with fire? I mean, I never saw it again, luckily. I swear, Caleb didn't even see it. I'm pretty sure I said, like, what the fuck? Did you see that? Dude, look how big it fucking is. Even looking at it now, it's crazy.
Trash
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, you got it.
Trash removal.
Like, that motherfucker was casually crossing the road.
Nigga, what? Motherfucker, that was a tarantula on... What? Hold on. Bro, you missed it. It's still on the road. Nigga, giant-ass tarantula just walking across the road. You have it on your thing? I do, yeah.
Bro, this is so interesting. Oh, yeah, by the way, y'all. Hold on, let me go back.
Look, that was a tarantula on...
Bro, mind you, this is election season. Yo, this neighborhood that I lived in was so fucking hilarious. So you see this person has a Kamala Harris sign up? Bro, people were beefing in our neighborhood. There would be people with Trump signs, people with Kamala signs. Niggas would deadass go to other people's signs and like fucking vandalize them. And then people would go in like the group chat talking about, who vandalized my sign? Who took my sign? Why'd you do that? You that, bro, that was so hilarious. Oh my god. Grown ass adults, by the way. Dude, it was so fucking hilarious. Boys ass shit. Okay, anyways, we're done with that. Let's go back to Reddit. Roblox British military roleplay can never be that serious. This is a thing?
Show me your format.
I gotta join one of these Roblox roleplay games.
Type your format.
I'm sure them.
Format more like forbidden rat.
What is going on? I'm not joining that. I am not joining that. What did he do? He didn't listen. Well, you know? Not gonna lie, bro in the back locking off got me. Wait, who logged off? Wait, what? Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Yo. Man, I would have done the same thing. You know what I should do? I should do a Roblox, should do a Roblox fashion show. That would be fire. That would be fire. All that money to stay young just to get an autoimmune disease. No way.
Despite spending millions of dollars
Not our goat, Brian Johnson.
a year to be healthy, Brian Johnson has just been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called autoimmune gastritis, in which he describes as his stomach literally eating itself. This disease can lead to a myriad of downstream effects such as B12 and iron deficiency.
Yo, that's gotta be the scariest thing. I feel like for anybody, getting an incurable disease. Dude. Because what do you even do? Nah, I think the scariest shit, y'all, low-key, is getting like a permanent STD. When you're young, especially when you're young. Because you're gonna have to tell people you have that shit before you even do anything with them. Whether that's your future partner, I don't know, somebody you're just trying to smash this and that, and nobody's going through with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the person, but there's a person I know. I don't think y'all know them, but no. But this person was basically on a dating app. They were talking to this person, and then before they linked up, the person told them, like, just so you know, I have this STD. Imagine that person never said anything. Imagine that person never fucking said anything. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal. You have to report if you have an STD, but people don't give a fuck. They will not report it. Isn't it a crime to say nothing? Yes, especially if you know. But I guess they could lie and say they didn't know. Like that shit. I don't know, man. That's why it's really never like a crazy flex to say you had multiple partners. Bro, like I've heard niggas say they had like 20 plus bodies. They don't get no tests. They ain't never got a test in their life. That's fucking insane. True story. Somebody I know said they got 20 bodies. Now that shit just ruined it for them. They don't even smash that anymore. Like, they don't even, you know? They don't do that shit anymore. Because I feel like it just desensitizes you, bro. Like, why are you trying to be with 20 different people, bro? That's a little bit too much. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. All right, y'all. Yo, chat, what do y'all think is your limit for with somebody? Like, let's say you're talking to this person Like, how many bodies are you like you're not gonna...
Tommy definitely has Faecalibacterium prausnitzii.
I'm not even searching that up. What is this? Why is it taking
For
forever?
legal reasons, my lawyer has advised me to note that Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is a healthy gut bacteria that almost all humans should have and is not at all harmful.
Okay. 1. So if a person you fuck with says they have 1 body, you're done with. You're done for. That's low-key crazy. It all depends. I think it all depends on where you're at. Like, I feel like, let's say, if you're a virgin, then it's probably... You probably don't want to go past 3 or something. I would understand, though, if somebody's like, nah, I'd rather be with somebody that's, like, 1 partner or less. Or get it with another person that's, like, a virgin, too, at the same time. 3 the best? Bro, some people be pushing it. Some people be saying 10. I've heard people tell me, like, yeah, 10 plus. I don't care. Yo. That's fucking crazy. Protection? Nigga, that don't mean shit to me, bro. Like, I guess it is better if you have protection, but you can still get shit. You can still mouth-to-mouth get something, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But I think to me, no matter what, it will always be like, let's say it's 2 older dudes, it will always be more of a flex to me or more better if like there's some dude that says like, oh yeah, like 1 body or like is a virgin compared to some dude saying like, yeah, I had like 50 bodies. That's fucking disgusting, nigga. That's dead ass so disgusting to me. Like, oh man.
Increased cancer risk and more. But I'm not actually surprised, seeing as this is just further proof showing that Brian Johnson isn't actually healthy and you shouldn't be listening to him for health advice. And I'm sure the primals and
I don't think it's not... He's pretty healthy, but it's a disease. He can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was any way for him to prevent it. It's a genetic disorder. Yeah, some certain things, like, you can't stop. It's like with diabetes. Like, people suspect when somebody has diabetes, it's because, like, oh, they're fat, this and that, bro. Skinny people can get diabetes. Like, it's just genetic. It can be passed down by your parents or this and that. It's kind of tough. Looks like a Star Wars battle. POV, you and the guys went to war on July 4th. And the neighborhood is crazy. Oh my fucking god. Y'all couldn't have gone to like a grass field and done this? Looks fun. Bro, when me and my friends fucking lit up fireworks, these niggas love doing this shit. I said, do not point that shit at me. I said, do not. I am here for us to light up the big fireworks. I'm not getting fireworks and we're shooting them at each other. Fuck no. You got me fucked up. How many fingers do they have? Funny thing is, 1 person there got burned. Yo, I can show y'all the footage. I can show y'all the goddamn footage. Yo. At least 3 fingers lost in the vid. Yo, but these niggas made sure to get, like, the fireworks that, like, burn. Like, they don't explode after. That's crazy. They got, like, the ones that burn midair. So they didn't actually hurt each other. But I don't know. Like, I'm not... Bro, like... That's why you can't... Bro, you can't do fireworks with everybody, gang. Alright? You can't... Look at these niggas, bro. They're shooting at each other. Yo, like, you cannot do fireworks with everybody. I'm literally sitting in the corner. I'm like, bro, just light up the big ones. Y'all, do not shoot this shit at me. This shit looks fun. How was that fun? Bro, how was that fun? It does look a little fun, though. There's this one famous clip of MS having a fireworks Star Wars battle. What the hell? And I thought what my friends were doing was crazy. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If war looked like this, I might have to join, bro. That shit would be fun. Everybody got little blasters. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Is this not fun, Tommy? You're boring. So are y'all doing firework wars like this with your friends? You're crazy. Yo, who is this little girl? Man. Somebody got their little sis out. She's gonna be caught up. Yo, civilian fire. Civilian casualty incoming. Please. Take her inside. Why is she just in the middle of it? Not moving. Dude. Maybe she's just petite. Yo, please don't say petite. I don't know why. Yo, does it not... I get petite is like a specific word, but I feel like saying petite is like... Nah, bruh. It's too much of a gooner word now. What's wrong with petite, bruh? It's just one of those things that's ruined. Like, I don't know. That's a degrading word now. No, and literally, bro, petite literally just means like short person, short girl, like 5'4", but petite is a gooner word? Wait, did you not know that? I'm not, wait, was I just too much of a gooner? It's like daddy, like when somebody says daddy or something like that, like that shit just sound like, you know? Crazy. You were a gooner. You're too gooned out. Bro, that's not just me. There's no way. There's no way. It's a gooner word. Girl got rejected from Streamer University and is now, I don't know if I can call this crashing out, but more like going insane. What the fuck?
Bitch, now I'm outside doing this because you did.
That nigga Kaisenat denied me from streaming you. And guess what? It's time to apply to McDonald's University, man. Fun fact. McDonald's actually does have a university. I don't know if y'all know that. McDonald's University. See, bruh? Hamburger University. It's in Chicago. Nah, this shit really crazy, bro. Y'all, it's time for me to apply. It's official. It's official. I'm getting in McDonald's University. Let's fucking go. My type of university, real shit. Real shit. What do they teach? They teach the McDonald's ways. Put the fries in the bag and prepare for Hamburger University. I'm ready. All right. I'm ready.
What? Really? What?
See, this is why you weren't upset then.
Period. That's what's up. They fuck with me too.
Just loud and annoying, bro. Shut your ass up.
Get in still, bitch. This is what you do to people's careers and shit. No.
Bro, like, is this really worth the content? Like, not everybody could be a content creator. Peaked in high school behavior. I don't even think it's that. It's just, you were a loser forever. Mental illness? Man. I'm in tears. Even the New York City mayor, Mom Donnie's calling out FIFA Gentia for robbing Egypt. Yeah, nigga.
By the time a year rolls around, you'll have saved more than
It's not code, bro. It's facts.
days of commuting
Egypt
time.
robbed.
That means breakfast with your family. It means having the time to argue balls and strikes at your kid's Little League game. It means getting home for bedtime. It means agreeing with your friends that Egypt were robbed yesterday.
Facts. Rare L New York City mayor. Yo, the messy meat with glaze has gone too far, bro. Hey, it's okay to admit, all right? Messi is still the GOAT, but they rigging it for him, all right? If he got actually, if he was such a GOAT, they wouldn't have to rig it for him. In Argentina.
If you're gonna call the foul on the first disallowed goal,
yeah, And all small soccer nations for that matter. Totally. Anyway, let's go on.
Hey, man. Ronaldo the GOAT then? I don't have a football GOAT. This was one of the girls who got accepted into Stream University, by the way.
6 levels of being into yaoi. Boys don't kiss boys. Boys don't kiss boys. 2 wheels up men smooching. Get that junk out. I'd rather miss out. Those 2 men are brushing shoulders. I wonder if they.
Yeah, not Technic ass creators. Technic type content creators. He fuck with, bro. Turn it off.
Brush lips and maybe bulges. What am I thinking? Yeah, we can't be winning. Who am I kidding? This is base. I take 2 buff men grinding any.
I can't even watch this. These new people are interesting. Dude. Unfortunately, I knew her before Stream University. How do you know her? Wait, let me search up this girl's TikTok. Suki Mello. Good God. I'm too old for this, bro. TikTok FYP. What is your FYP? Suki Mello. Chat, Tommy told me he likes yaoi and DMs. Okay, if y'all want to believe that, sure. Where's her page at? I'm actually scared.
I love you, babe. I said I love you. Aren't you gonna say it back? Say it back. Oh my god, why do you always do this?
Guess what? Guess some of y'all, huh? Y'all folding. This shit a hard watch.
You can't say you love me after I say it. I'm not overreacting. Don't say.
First comment. No. This guy didn't streamer you. Bro, people are already complaining. I feel like unironically she would bring content. Wait, where was her application? What the fuck could her application have possibly been? Nigga, her shit had to have crushed it out the park. You skipped it? Where is it? Oh, let me search up. Stream University application. She's the girl that poured milk on herself. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I didn't know that was her. Where is her? Is this her? No. I'm trying to see the actual application. Someone take her application back. Nigga, that's not your game. You better pick. Nigga, that's not your game. Bro. Holy high pitch. Was it this? What?
This goes out to all my fellow yaoi and yuriers. Yaoi.
What am I watching? Tommy's theme song. Oh, this?
I'm ready. Ready to join Streamer University, for I am the chosen one! Hello, Kaisenat. My name is Suki Mello, and I'm a streamer. I post consistently on Instagram, TikTok, and occasionally YouTube, and I stream 4 times a week for about a year now. My best traits are my lack of social anxiety. My comfort with being cringe. 6 levels of being addicted to booty. And my overall passion to keep pushing. I'm comfortable with being myself.
Yo, is that a furry? Yeah, pack this shit up, gang.
I cosplay and I love getting in character. Yeah! Besides, the great wizard Megaman! Ah! Psychic flotation abilities! Megaman! Ah!
Nigga. How is that not TOS? You can just casually show condoms on Twitch? What? Seen enough. Yeah, COD, this is just proving to me more and more this nigga's a gooner, bro. Bro, after he broke up with Gigi, this nigga started going through applications. He was like, yeah, I need to accept this shit. This got in over Rye. Bro.
I IRL stream and fear.
I can kind of see why he'd pick her, because, like, she would bring content. She would bring clips to the Stream University, but, like, as a creator, like, I'm not watching this shit, gang, but...
Nothing.
I guess good for her.
I
CIA.
never shy away from a bit, no matter how crazy.
Time to roll? Okay, I'll roll.
I need to join Streamer University to meet more inspired individuals. My biggest goal is to make people feel like they can be themselves through my content and through my live streams. I know I have what it takes to be part of Streamer U, so Kaisana, please let this little pocket through. There's only one thing worse than failing, and that's never trying at all. See you soon.
She's not bringing good clips, gang. Nah, I think she would. I think she would just bring, like, random. It'd just be like, what the fuck? Nah, bro, yo. I did not. I have not delved into all the people that got in, I guess. YouTube Shorts would love her. Bro, the fact that people in her comments are, like, sitting there complaining is fucking hilarious. They're like, yo, she really... How did she get in? Oh my god. Dude. This gets accepted though. No way people find this funny. Oh my god. I have a crush on you. Nice. Nice. Niggas are haters, bruv. I mean, yeah, some of them probably, but the content is just like... I guess if that's your content, gang. I guess, bruh. Cooked generation. Like, I think satire videos can be funny, but like when it's like that much, nah. Stream University can't be the serious for the streamer to do this. What is this?
This is what you fucking get for rejecting me from Streamer University. No!
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you was not speed gang. You was not getting that viral firework clip. I see what you were trying to do. He was trying to hit that motherfucking speed when his ass was on the bed with the firework. Oh! 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 Oh shit, man. Oh shit, bro, it's not him. No! He burned down his house. Man. First and last Tommy edit. Okay, let's end it off on this because we gotta do reacts. Yeah, finally. A sexy edit. No transition. I like that. Finally, some positivity. I like that. How do you make your hair so curly? Secret. Needs more funk. You know what? After you say that, now that I think of it, you're right. Now that I think of it. Okay. Alright, let's get to reacts. What should we react to? Yo, I'm low-key hungry. No game? Nah, it's gonna be a short stream. We're gonna try to get these 2 reacts through the way. Alright. First one. David is facing the death penalty. Good. Good, bro. I haven't checked the update on the David story in a while. I feel like we've learned as much information as we needed to know this nigga gotta get the death penalty. There's no other way. Yo, his own brother even said that, gang. His own brother said, like, all predators need to die or something like that after David got arrested. Hey, man. It's raps. Yo, do y'all think David's still getting good streams? How is that? Is there a way I could check stats? Check Spotify stats. Oh, this is personal listening stats. They do have it. David. Okay, that did not work. Oh, it's talking about the profile. No. Maybe this? That's FM. Okay, I'm not doing all that. I feel like he's still getting listens. I didn't listen to him like that, though. I don't know. Just go on Spotify. Oh, yeah, let me see his monthly listeners. You're right. Let's see. Wow. He still got 18 million monthly listeners. Dude, that's like easily in the top 1% of all people on Spotify. Yo, David fans is not giving up. I feel like that shit has gone up. Maybe it did. Holy blind fans. It's not surprising. Yo, like, that's for any artist. Like, any artist that gets in a controversy, this and that, like, people, if they fuck with the music, they still gonna listen to it. Like, I definitely am more of a believer of separate the art from the artist, but dude, with something like this, like, I don't know, bro. I couldn't listen to somebody like this, bro. I couldn't listen to something like this. Like, that's crazy, bro. You into Kanye, bro? Kanye, if it came out Kanye and he got convicted of doing what the fuck David did, you will never see a single fucking yay thing for me ever in your life. Bro, you would never fucking see that. Like, that is insane. At least pirate. Well, it's more convenient for people to go on Spotify and listen, but I don't know. Yeah, David, that's just absurd, bro. It's like listening to R. Kelly. Like, Pred shit is like, you're beyond cook. R. Kelly and then who else? I don't know, bro. MJ. Stop the MJ slander. Diddy. Yeah, but who was listening to Diddy? MJ never got convicted of shit, bro. Stop with the slander. Elvis? That's not ridiculous to say. Because he met his... Did he date his wife, Barry, or some shit? I don't know. It was 14, bro. Whatever. Like, whenever he met his partner. And that's not... I don't listen to Elvis, though. I don't remember the last time I listened to Elvis was, like, The Wonder of You. And that's because it was a JoJo reference. And I wanted to hear the song. That was literally the only reason why. Anyways, let's go ahead and see this.
The criminal story of David is one that has dominated mainstream headlines for almost a year now. It was almost impossible to not at least hear a little about what had happened, starting out as a horrifying mystery when police found the dismembered body.
I still will never forget when I made a video about it was talking about September 2026 because it was just such a crazy month. And then I was talking about, oh yeah, the David Tesla thing happened. And I was like, oh yeah. So far, the police said he is innocent. And then the next day it comes out with full evidence of this nigga with her. And then everybody just went in my comments like saying, yeah, that's bad timing. That was badass time. Yo, that's crazy timing. Yeah, it was this. Do a recap at the end of David plot got insane in 24 hours. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Quick update, it's 18 September right now, and the body that was found in David is of a 15-year-old girl who was matching tattoo with David. The victim's mother also said her boyfriend's name was David. Yeah, he's done. Literally the fucking a day later, all that comes out.
Body of Celeste Hernandez, and quickly becoming a disturbing case study into the depths of human depravity, as more information about the alleged perpetrator, David, came to light. Even if you don't know any details about this case, you have probably heard this general information through cultural
It's so crazy how it took them so long to arrest him. This nigga was out in the streets for at least 3 months before getting arrested. Probably longer.
Versus. Many don't know how crazy the story has gotten as it's developed these past months. So today, we're going to be covering the full timeline of the David files, starting from the night of the murder and ending it with what we know in the present day. Quick disclaimer, this is one of the most disturbing topics I've ever covered, so viewer discretion is advised. With that being said, hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist, and today we're looking into the David files. On the evening of September 8th, 2025.
He was out and about for like 7 to 8 months. Was it that long? I thought it was like 3 months. Holy shit.
David was in the
But people said it was because they were collecting evidence and they didn't want to mess up the case.
Middle of...
But I'm surprised by that because something like they'll jail people early on. Like they do that a lot. So I don't know why they didn't jail him early on and then collected evidence and then put him on trial.
Forming for a packed crowd, while at the exact same time, police officers in Los
giving out
Angeles were being called to investigate a foul smell coming from an abandoned Tesla Model X that had been sitting in the heat for days. The vehicle had already been towed to an impound yard after neighbors complained about it being left outside for an unusually long period of time, and by the time officers finally searched it, the smell had become impossible to ignore. When they opened the front trunk, they found plastic bags containing dismembered human remains. The body had decomposed so severely that identification was difficult at first, but investigators were eventually able to determine that the victim was a teenage girl. She stood around 5'2" and weighed only 71 pounds. Considering how little—
David is a sick nigga. You a grown-ass man, first off, with a fucking minor. This girl weighed 71 pounds? Nigga, I could probably curl her ass like 10 times, bruh. Dead ass, y'all. Nigga, like, what the fuck? 71 pounds? Dude, no. That's bad.
Who remained, and the state the body was found in.
I don't think I've ever
condition.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody that skinny in my entire life.
And shocked even experienced investigators.
My dog
Before
weighs
long,
more than that.
Police identified the remains as belonging to Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a girl who had been missing for roughly 17 months. Then came the detail that changed the entire case from a disturbing homicide.
I also think her family is fucking horrible too. Because like she ran away multiple times. Dude, I can tell y'all, I already told y'all like, did I? No, never mind.
Into one of the most infamous internet crime stories in recent memory. The Tesla belonged to indie artist.
You did? Wait, what did I tell y'all? Wait, what did you think I was gonna say? I want to see if you can answer. What was I gonna say? Oh, I guess I did say it. Yeah. My brother ran away from home, like for like a week or something when I was younger. I didn't know I said it. Yeah, but after that, like, he never did it. But dude, as a parent, if that ever happens with your kid, you're supposed to like lock in. My parents were like fucking pissed, obviously. And especially like, I think she ran away from home multiple times. So like, if you're a parent and you know that, you're supposed to be more strict and shit.
David. At a first glance, David seemed like the last person anyone would associate with a crime this horrific. He had no criminal history, came from a financially stable family, and built his reputation online as a quiet former Fortnite player who turned into a bedroom pop artist almost overnight. And here's the detail that really sticks with people. The day Celeste's body was found, David was on stage. While police in LA were pulling bags out of the trunk of his Tesla, he was at a venue in Minneapolis headlining a packed show on the Withered tour, and he wasn't some nervous wreck up there. By every account, he was having the time of his life, hyping up the crowd, even tossing Labubu
Damn, he actually had decent crowds. I didn't know he was getting that many
dolls out into the audience, telling them not to fight over it, and that it wasn't the last thing he was going to throw out. He didn't mention a word of it. He went on and performed again the very next night. From the outside looking in, it looked like business as usual for a rising pop star. Nobody in that crowd had any idea what had been found just 2,000 miles away. But within hours of the discovery, people began digging through years of his music, deleted
Oh my god, Moist critical on the case. It's over.
Social media posts, Discord messages, archived live streams, interviews, and music videos. As more information surfaced, a horrifying narrative started forming. It began to look less like David had randomly become—
Couldn't have done it, he on tour. Nah, yeah, that was what people were saying.
Connected to a murder investigation, and more like he had spent years openly foreshadowing exactly what he was eventually accused of doing. While Celeste...
I think the crazy thing is, it was just the fact that all of the evidence came out at once. I swear, I just woke up. I don't know what day it was. I don't know if it was like after I uploaded the video about him. But I just woke up. I seen streams with him and her. I seen private Snapchats. I seen they leaked he had a song with her. Where the fuck was this information before, bro? Like, what is y'all niggas doing?
His body was sitting in the trunk of that Tesla. David wasn't hiding. He was on stage. He was in the middle of his first big headline run with the Withered World Tour, named after his debut album, a record he'd described
World Tour. Wait, let's see where he's performing.
With the Withered World Tour.
Yo, niggas say World Tour, United States. Oh, he has the UK. Okay, never mind. He does have the UK. Dublin. Okay, no, never mind. I'm tripping. I thought, okay. People always do that, though. They'll be like, oh, World Tour. They'll do, like, the US, and then they'll do, like, 4 places. World Tour, US, and Europe. Yeah. True. There's not even any places in Asia, bro. The only person that did real world tours was, like, MJ. Bro, that nigga MJ... literally like flew to Africa, Asia, South America. He did it everywhere. For an artist to do that, that's tiring as fuck. Kanye as well. Oh yeah, Kanye be performing. That nigga literally performed in China this year. Like, not a lot of artists do that. That's very hard to set up. And that's not easy.
Named after his debut album, a record he'd described as a goodbye letter to himself. And the staging of that tour is something people really only went back and studied after the fact. Fans walking into the venue were greeted by a coffin. There was a funeral wreath, white roses lining the stage, a portrait of David wrapped up in
That's just so creepy.
Gauze representing a tormented alter ego he called Itami, and a guest book where the crowd was invited to write letters to the dead. At the time, fans read it as a moody, on-brand horror aesthetic. After September, a lot of people couldn't unsee what it actually looked like. And for a while, officially, nothing happened to him. Police hadn't named a suspect, no charges had been filed, and David was technically still a free man with a career. But the walls started closing in fast. Within days of Celeste being identified, Crocs and Hollister pulled him from a campaign he had been the face
they did it fast.
of just days earlier. Then, the shows began disappearing.
I mean, they weren't losing much with getting rid of David, let's be for real. Like, he probably gave them a little bit of business, but like, you know?
Appearing. First Seattle.
Didn't ride me David before. Yo, that might be for, yo, I'm telling you, it sucks on the internet, like meeting anybody. Cause if they start doing like some bullshit where you're just associated with them, they're gonna be like, yo, didn't you meet that person? Didn't you meet that person? That's tough.
Then San Francisco and LA, then the entire European leg. Every date from Norway to Poland was wiped out and replaced with a note blaming unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, we're sure.
His label suspended promotion of the album, scrapped the deluxe release, and pulled the tour merch. And before long, he'd been quietly dropped altogether. The album rollout, the funeral tour, all of it just stopped. And David himself went almost completely silent and dropped off the grid. To understand how the situation escalated into murder, investigators and internet sleuths started tracing the timeline all the way back to 2021. In December 2021, he released one of his first songs online, and even from the very beginning, the themes in his music were unusually dark and strangely specific. His lyrics revolved around obsession, abandonment, jealousy, emotional dependency, and violence towards romantic partners. The speaker in these songs dependency and violence towards
romantic homicide. Yeah, there were definitely signs.
Romantic partners. The speaker in these songs constantly feared being left behind and reacted to rejection with rage. At first, nobody cared, because dark emotional lyrics are common in alternative music.
That's why Juice WRLD is still the emo rap GOAT.
music, especially among artists influenced by internet rap and emo scenes. But after Celeste's body was found, people started revisiting these songs with entirely different eyes. Lyrics that once sounded edgy suddenly sounded disturbingly literal. One song included the line, "I think we both know who dies here." Another repeatedly referenced keeping someone from leaving. Others mentioned killing slowly, dying together, and becoming violent over betrayal. Then, there was one specific lyric that stood out above almost anything else. In a song released while Celeste was only 11 years old, David said, "Save your tears 7 years." 7 years later, Celeste would have turned 18. Investigators—
Wait, he was talking to her when she was 11? No way. I thought it was like when she was 13, and then she was like 14, they were in a relationship for a year, and then like that's when they found her.
Would later allege that David first met Celeste in early 2022 through Fortnite and Discord, when she was still a child and he was already close to adulthood. According to
oh my fucking god.
Court records, detectives ultimately concluded the two first connected in January of 2022.
Fortnite?
Around the same time,
That's low-key not crazy.
Celeste's Discord account was reportedly created, which would have made her around 11 years old. As David's music career slowly gained traction online, his relationship with Celeste allegedly—
Yo, you know what I think the worst part is about this shit? Let's say it was a couple years later, and then, like, Dave was like, oh yeah, I'm in a relationship, but don't worry, y'all, she's 18. And then none of this came out. Nobody would know he basically groomed her. I mean, that's what he was doing here. He just got caught. Yo, doing a stream with her? What was in this nigga's mind? What was in this nigga's fucking mind? Like, I'm really thinking, imagine being imagine right now, y'all, you just see me streaming with, like, some fucking 12-year-old girl, and I don't tell y'all, oh, that's my cousin, or, like, something like that. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, Tommy? Why you with a random 12-year-old girl, bro? Because that would be weird, bro. Like, why are you as a grown-ass man streaming with some random 12-year-old girl that's not, like, family or some shit? Or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or, I don't know, maybe he's another content creator, but even then, like, why would I stream with, like, a 12-year-old girl content creator? Like, I would never do that. There'd be no point. MF was crazy sick.
became
and he was stupid, bro.
And more controlling behind the scenes. Former friends and Discord users later described how David surrounded himself with extremely young fans and frequently interacted with underage girls in private servers. Multiple people who knew him during this period claimed,
like, look at this message.
His behavior towards
bro, why was it not reported?
Was not exactly a secret. One former Fortnite teammate later said everyone in their gaming group knew about Celeste and that David would,
and none of y'all said anything,
casually joke about it whenever people brought her up. One of the biggest turning points in his career came with the release of Romantic Homicide, the song that launched him from being a niche internet artist into mainstream success. The music video showed David standing blindfolded among candles near what appeared to be a dead girl, while imagery throughout the video implied a body being hidden away inside luggage. The video was uploaded on September 7th, Celeste's birthday. At the time, fans viewed all of this as stylized horror aesthetics, but in retrospect, it became one of the most heavily scrutinized parts of the entire case. People started noticing how often David's songs referenced killing women he loved, preserving relationships through death, and becoming enraged whenever a girl wanted independence or tried to leave him. As David became more successful, he also became more reckless. By 2023, he was openly bringing Celeste into live streams and online content. In some streams, she could
that's still insane to me.
Be seen in the background while fans asked who she was. Whenever viewers pressed him too hard, David either deflected or became aggressive. At one point, after a live stream involving jokes about age and controversy, David panicked and repeatedly demanded moderators to delete everything immediately, yelling that
we made the wrong person famous. Nigga, I ain't listen to David. To this day, I ain't listen. I only seen David off fucking TikTok songs. Yo, I did not boost his career.
All VODs needed to disappear.
Where's your media
I personally don't.
Yo, I media trained you.
I wonder if anybody's saying anything. Somebody's saying David Epstein flight. David, can you... What?
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Delete everything. Everything goes.
Meanwhile,
the internet is for everybody. Did he really think he was gonna delete this stream and nobody was ever gonna find out?
Outside David's online communities,
so
Celeste's
corny?
family was desperately trying to find her. In February 2024, relatives began posting missing person alerts online stating that 13-year-old Celeste had disappeared from Lake Elsinore, California. Her aunt and mother both posted publicly asking for help locating her. Police later discovered that one of the last people Celeste contacted before vanishing was David. When investigators reached out to him, he answered the phone and claimed he barely knew her, insisting he had only met her once and did not realize she was underage. That explanation immediately started falling apart. According to court documents, David also showed police a yearbook picture of Celeste during the interaction, something prosecutors later argued.
Why would you have that if you met her once? Nice one. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is impossible to get away with crimes like murderers did like 50, 60 years ago or whatever. Because you're going to get caught. Everything is on camera. Everybody got phones. Everybody got media. The police can just search your phone. It's over.
Directly contradicted his claims about not knowing her age.
Genuine
Detectives reportedly visited his home for a welfare check, but were unable to gather enough evidence at the time to arrest him or remove Celeste from the situation. Only days later, Celeste returned home, but prosecutors now allege David continued almost immediately afterward. Court filings later claimed that after her parents confiscated her phone, David drove to Lake Elsinore and paid another middle school student around $1,000 to secretly provide Celeste with a replacement phone so they could continue communicating. And despite all of this, David's career was exploding at the exact same time. Speaking of legal matters, you may be entitled to a potential recovery.
For real?
To see if you qualify for the case. With that being said, let's get right back into the video. By 2025, he had become a global artist with collaborations tied to Fortnite, mainstream television placements, and appearances with some of the largest streamers on the internet. Songs were appearing in major—
Oh my god, he did collab with Jason the Ween and Pokemon.
The largest
Yo, that's fries for them. That's horrible looks.
On the internet. Songs were appearing in major shows, and huge creators were collaborating.
Oh no, they did a Genius thing? Oh man.
With him. To most fans, he still—
I met that nigga Jason this year. Okay, Jason's not a fucking bad guy, bro. It's not. How would you know this? This is not Jason's fault. Like, what? How would he possibly fucking know that this dude is a crazy predator that killed a goddamn mind?
Like a shy, awkward musician who wrote emotional love songs. But beneath the surface, prosecutors say the relationship with Celeste was becoming increasingly volatile and dangerous. Court filings reportedly describe escalating arguments involving jealousy, infidelity, and Celeste becoming increasingly unhappy with the relationship. In one text message cited by prosecutors, Celeste allegedly told David, "All we do is have and hang out. Man, I want more than that for myself." Investigators interpreted the message as evidence that she had begun resisting the fantasy and control. Prosecutors claim David had spent years constructing—
That's what happens, and that's a lot of times, sadly, why victims end up getting, like, you know, somebody, whoever it is, the groomer ends up killing them, because they end up realizing, like, yo, this is like, first off, you'd realize, like, okay, this person is controlling a lot of my life. They're way older than me, and they're literally just meeting with me to fucking do sexual things. It's crazy.
Around her. The prosecution argues that—
And then if they bring it up, then the person gets word that's like the groomer. They're like, what? No, don't worry, this, and that. They start panicking. They start trying to, like, fix shit. But at that moment, when they realize it, it's over. You know?
Tensions escalated dramatically in April 2025 after Celeste allegedly threatened to expose their relationship publicly. According to investigators, this threat arrived at an especially dangerous moment for David because his debut album and major endorsement opportunities were about—
Yeah, there was no way. The only, like, to him, his thought was like, damn, for the rest of my career, I got two options. It's either, let's say, she exposes this shit, or even in the future, right? Because eventually she was going to expose this when she got older. She's gonna be like, okay, I definitely got groomed. I'm going to expose this. It was either he risked that or, like, take the chance of, like, fucking killing her and then try to get away with the crime. And he thought the second option was better. Either way, he was cooked in life. There was no, it was over for him. The only thing is, the first, if he didn't kill her and she stayed alive, he I don't think, would he have gone to jail still? Loki, yeah, no, he would have. But it wouldn't have been like for murder. Like this nigga's probably gonna get life or the death penalty.
To launch, meaning public exposure of an illegal relationship with a minor could potentially destroy both his career and financial future overnight. Prosecutors later cited this as evidence of financial motive connected to the murder charge. According to the timeline laid out by investigators, David allegedly sent an Uber to pick up Celeste from her family home on April 23, 2025. Records reportedly show she arrived at his residence around 10:10 p.m. Roughly 20 minutes later, David began sending text messages asking where she was, despite prosecutors alleging she had already arrived. Authorities believe those messages were staged in advance to create a false narrative suggesting Celeste never actually reached the property. From there, investigators claim David stabbed Celeste multiple times, including wounds to the chest and abdomen that later caused fatal blood loss.
Damn, that must have been so scary for her, bro. She just walked in the house and this nigga killed her.
Further allege that after committing the crime, David drove through Santa Barbara to dispose of evidence before purchasing supplies used to dismember the body. Those purchases included chainsaws, a shovel, heavy-duty bags, a body bag.
Yo, by the way, 2 chainsaws. I saw people pointing out, they were like, did he do this alone? Because why are you ordering 2 chainsaws? Why not just 1 if you did it alone? We still don't know. Case still going on. I don't think there's any other suspects though. But why would you order 2 chainsaws if you were the only one that did the crime?
And a blue inflatable pool, supposedly intended to contain blood, while dismemberment occurred inside his garage. Ironically, prosecutors argue that the very method David allegedly used to avoid leaving evidence instead created enormous amounts of forensic evidence. According to investigators, using chainsaws caused blood and biological material to spread widely throughout the garage, while also shredding the
how did he think he was gonna get away with that?
Inflatable pool itself. Small blue plastic fragments consistent with the destroyed pool were reportedly later recovered alongside Celeste's remains. Even worse for the defense, authorities allegedly discovered the damaged pool still sitting at the property months later when police searched the residence after the body was found. The sheer carelessness investigators described throughout the entire alleged cleanup has led many observers to speculate about David's mental state during the crime and aftermath. Prosecutors claim he never properly disposed of the remains, never thoroughly cleaned the garage, never removed crucial...
He was probably too traumatized by it. He was probably like, he did the crime and he didn't want to look back at it. And yeah.
Forensic evidence, and continued driving the Tesla while the body remained stored inside the vehicle's front trunk, alongside air fresheners meant to mask the decomposition odors. He eventually abandoned the vehicle entirely rather than destroying it. Even more bizarrely, court filings reportedly state that David retained possession of numerous incriminating digital files. Investigators allegedly recovered explicit images and videos involving Celeste from iCloud storage and other devices, including content prosecutors claim depicts sexual activity when she was only 30 years old. Authorities reportedly seized approximately 40 terabytes of data connected to the investigation. Whether all of that material exclusively involved Celeste or included other victims has not yet been fully clarified publicly. The autopsy findings only intensified...
It's probably a mix of her stuff and then like, I don't know, other people.
The public horror
just
surrounding the case.
No, 40 terabytes is fucking insane. Like, what is wrong with these niggas? Mind you, y'all, my computer has like 3 terabytes, I think. And all my terabytes haven't been used. And I use this computer for everything. Editing, like so much shit.
Medical examiners reportedly concluded that Celeste died from stab wounds causing catastrophic blood loss. Her remains showed evidence of dismemberment, and 2 fingers were missing entirely, her left ring finger and her pinky. Internet users quickly linked that detail to a tattoo bearing David's name on her ring finger, leading prosecutors to suggest he intentionally removed identifying features connected to himself. She also had a matching tattoo on her right index finger saying "shh" that matches with the one one David has. Toxicology results added another layer of disturbing speculation. While many substances tested negative, preliminary screens reportedly turned presumptive positives for MDMA, methamphetamine, and benzodiazepines. Experts cautioned that decomposition can complicate toxicology interpretation significantly, especially because post-mortem fermentation can naturally produce ethanol inside the body. Still, some observers speculated that Celeste may have been drugged before the attack, though no definitive public conclusion has yet confirmed that theory. As prosecutors continued—
I bet they should get a tattoo. It's not that hard. You can just go, like, people tattoo people. It is illegal. You can't tattoo somebody under the age of 18. People just pay somebody to do it. When I was in middle school, I knew somebody that got a tattoo. And I asked them how, and they told me, like, their brother knew somebody, and then they allowed it, which I don't know why you would even allow that as an older brother. That's fucking crazy.
Building their case,
yeah.
Investigators also began examining the role of people surrounding David. Private investigators publicly suggested he believed someone may have assisted with moving or dismembering the body.
That's what I think, because why would you get two chainsaws?
Arguing that it would have been extremely difficult for one person to handle alone. He also alleged that some individuals close to David may have received money in exchange for silence or cooperation, though those claims remain unproven publicly at this stage. Meanwhile, additional scrutiny fell on David's management team and professional associates after reports emerged that warnings about his relationship with Celeste had—
Wow, 2024. There's been talk that the artist David possibly has something to do with the disappearance of a 13-year-old Celeste Rivas. If that statement holds any merit, please do the right thing and take her home. Her parents are very worried. Who was this to? Was this to David at mogul.vision? So this was sent to his company or him or somebody like that. This is low-key a bad. This should have been sent to the police department. Because obviously somebody associated with him, or if this is actually his email, they're not going to admit it. You know?
Allegedly been sent directly to people working around him. According to private investigators, an email warning management that David might be connected to a missing 13-year-old was forwarded internally, rather than immediately reported to law enforcement. Although simply receiving an email does not prove criminal knowledge, critics argue it demonstrates how many opportunities existed for someone to intervene
100%,
before the situation escalated into murder. There is one last strange footnote to all of this. After the raid, David broke his lease and cleared out of that Hollywood Hills home, the same house where prosecutors say Celeste spent time before she died, and where investigators searched the garage. Crews were photographed hauling everything out, and then, earlier this year, right around the time he was finally arrested, the house quietly went back up for rent. A fully furnished Hollywood Hills home with a
holy shit, $23,000 a month? Hell no.
Private pool around 4,000 square feet, listed at just under $24,000 a month, and marketed as a peaceful luxury escape. Whoever signs that lease next probably has no idea what's alleged to have
No, they have to. Dude, why is this even listed up?
Happened in that garage.
That's the scariest thought, y'all. Like, there's things where, like, there's times where people will buy a home and they don't even know, like, a murder happened until, like, after. I don't know, that shit seems like pretty haunted, bro. If a murder happened inside a home, I'm not buying that. That needs to be disclosed. Is that illegal? I don't know if that's like a legal thing. That should be a law, bro. You should have to tell everything that happened in that house.
This case with David seems pretty cut and dry when all the details are laid out. David had exhibited psychopathic tendencies and a fascination with gore even at a young age.
See, that's the problem. I used to be addicted to watching gore vids. No.
And clearly had issues for his entire life. He somehow got away with allegedly year-old, all while being at the height of his fame. It almost seems that when he allegedly murdered Celeste, he wanted to be—
That's how it starts.
Caught. As Tony Soprano calls it, he got cowboyitis.
People do that shit, they want to get caught.
Oh, I want to get caught.
Yeah, you want to get caught. I seen it before. That's fucking cowboy.
It's crazy because I literally just watched this episode. I'm almost done with the first season.
Or wanting to be seen as tough, or however you want to say it, by other people. He seemingly left clues like the Riddler throughout his music videos, and the fact he barely even disposed of the evidence that he allegedly left behind is proof that not only was he insane, but he was stupid too. David has officially been charged with first-degree murder with special circumstances, including lying in wait, murder committed for—
The way he planned this, bro, he gotta get the death penalty. Everything involved in it. It was a planned murder. He met this girl when he was 11, or she was 11. This thing was like 17 or 18. He was bribing people around, like, dude, no.
financial gain, and murder of a witness to an investigation. He was also charged with lewd sex acts with a person under 4 years old.
Oh yeah, and yeah, he was doing that.
And
like,
the mutilation of a
that's
human
ridiculous.
body. Since being charged, he has pleaded not guilty, and is being represented—
He did not guilty? He did not guilty? Oh, it's over for him. I thought he was gonna take a plea deal or something like that. Oh, no. Yo, imagine he beats this case. That shit gonna be worse than OJ. Yo, that's straight up. That's worse than OJ Simpson if he beats this somehow. I don't know how the fuck. Even the evidence the public has seen before the trial, there is no way.
by a Hollywood legal powerhouse, Blair Burke, the same attorney that Harvey Weinstein hired back in 2017.
And he still got 23 years.
The case isn't over yet, but if I were a betting man, I would guess that he will most likely be spending the rest of his life in jail. He might even be facing—
He's probably spending all of his money on he's probably spending the rest of his money he's ever made off of music on legal fees.
Death penalty, although that is a slim chance. At the end of the day, even if prosecutors took a slightly long time to gather all the evidence, it was for a good reason, and they made as airtight of a case as possible to try and ensure that he won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Damn, W video. Wow. Yeah, they got, bro. I don't know if they give the death penalty. I feel like that's even rare nowadays, and if it's in Cali, it's even less of a chance they do that, you know? But anyways, yeah, if you're watching it too, make sure to join the Discord or watch the streams. Okay, next video. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Oh my god. Y'all pray for me, bro. I gotta edit this whole last video before tomorrow. Actually, let me order some food. Fuck. Why they leak my car? That is not your car. I'm a stress eat, y'all. I need to stress eat tonight. It is what it is. What if the food comes on when I'm reacting? That'd be a little awkward. So you could go post mention of it tonight? No, I didn't edit the video. It would be tomorrow. Yeah, I literally have to edit that. I have to pack all my shit for DreamCon, and I'm also packing shit for going back to Maryland, because I'm going to be going to my cousin's graduation from Houston, so it's going to be live. Let me use the bathroom real quick. What you eating? I don't know. Wait, give me Rex. Give me some Rex. Alright, what should I get, y'all? Del Taco? Mountain Mike's Pizza. Loki, you know what I haven't had in a while? Subway. Subway even open? I deadass don't remember. Oh, closed at 11. I might say ew. Bro, I don't know why. I want me a meatball sub. I want me a meatball sub.
Tommy, I miss them Drades.
What is Drades? Is that crazy to get? So I shouldn't get it, y'all? Yo, they have a whole ass. Yo, this gotta be the most big bag shit I ever seen in my life. Dude. This is like crumble cookie on crack. What the fuck am I looking at? Dang. What the fuck? Dude, I ain't never heard of this, bruh. This gotta be at least 1,500 calories per brownie or something. I know you drew out the sight of these. It makes me want to throw up. I don't even eat sweets, y'all. I eat salty shit. Ooh, taco flats. What does kind of look good? Is this virtual brand? Or is this for real? Mountain. Bro, what is Mountain Mike? They don't even have it on here. There's no Mountain Mikes. Should I get a pizza? No, that's too fat. Oh, it is on here. It's closed. It's a whole lot of meat on Mountain Mike's restaurant. Get shawarma or dry roll. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Yo, I'm still trying to eat healthy tonight, bro. Like I need my stress. I need my stress eats to get through this video and edit it. But I want something good. Like I want something not crazy. Spider-Man, Little Caesars cheese pizza, bro. Little Caesars, it's not even on DoorDash, is it? It is. Nah, I'm good. Little Caesars is ass, right, chat? It's ass. They'll take. Kava. Yo, best pizza spot, by the way. Hold up. I'm not ordering this. No. Yo, nothing is touching Jet's Pizza, bro. It's the best pizza spot. All the pizza's high quality. Even the wings is good. Comp. Haven't tried it yet? You got to. Literally never had one that was bad. Not one. And I've ordered it probably like 5 or 6 times by now. There's a spider in my room. Yeah, good luck, my nigga. Yo, wings, I need my protein. Is this a ghost kitchen? Okay, what do y'all think of these wings? Is this L wing? I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I mean, it's not the worst, but like it's not glazed to TommyNFG's glazeology level. You know what I mean? I don't know. Looks mid. Yeah. I do need my protein though. And I never had it. Oh, it's a virtual brand? Fuck you, nigga. No, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Virtual brand. Bro, I hate that shit with companies. Why do they do that? Great Depression food. I truly don't know what to get. Shakey's Pizza? Holy shit. That's it, y'all. I'm just getting Subway. Oh my god, that looks so good. Mac and cheese. Bro, chat, look at the cheese pull. Nah, I can't get it. That's too fat. That's too fat. But look at the cheese pull, chat. Damn. Seafood grilled shrimp. Yuck. Fucking yuck. What the? Yo, look at this shit. Scam ass restaurant. Hold up. Do you see the price? $41 for a lobster roll? Hello? Gordon Ramsay's restaurants don't charge that shit. Holy scam, dude. I'm just gonna say Evan and get some Subway. I haven't asked him in a while. I don't want to eat bad, y'all. I still want to make sure I'm on track and locked in and shit. Okay.
Hooray!
Yo, Cloud with the raid. Appreciate you, Brody. W Cloud, man. Yo, appreciate it. I'm in the middle of ordering food. It's low-key bad looks. It is what it is, though. Damn, the meat long is buy one, get one. I said meat long. Pause. The meatball sub is buy one, get one free. Yo, appreciate the raid. If y'all want to stay, appreciate it. If not, that's cool. We're going to react to one more video soon. We know, Tommy. Fuck, bro. I got to stay locked in. You know what? No. I'm just going to order the chicken teriyaki. That has the best macros. Meat long is crazy. It was what was on my mind. The meatball. Pause. Yo, Cloud, you put up the dream count, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see you then. Bro, I gotta edit a whole ass video tonight, and I gotta drive there tomorrow for like 3 hours. Oh my god. Fuck. Yo, y'all, what's the best Subway sub? Do niggas even order Subway anymore? Yo. The meatball sub, bro. Everybody gets on my ass for getting it. I'll be there tomorrow for sure. Just hit me. We got a crack. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What the fuck? Yo, Cloud, did you apply to McDonald's University since we both didn't get in Stream University?
Tommy watched the X-rated cruise by Jack Pendle's something. Also get Mexican food.
X-rated cruise. What? What type of freaky ass shit is that? What are you on? Good God. Damn, they got a rap and everything. Oh, did you get in, Cloud? Bro, Kai denied me. He said, yo, gang, Tommy, I see you made a hate video about me. You not getting in. And I was like, damn. Sorry, Kai. Sorry about that. It is what it is, though. Yo, you know who'd be a tough teacher? Joe Bart. But I know that nigga Joe don't really do IRL streams and shit and IRL events. He would have been a great fucking choice for a class. Alright, let me order this shit. Let me stop procrastinating. Imagine a hate video about you. Bro, I've gotten at least like 8 hate videos about me. It is what it is, though, bro. I'm up and they down. Is it just me, or is Tommy's diet low-key insane? All jokes aside, like, I've never seen MF this strict before. I've seen some buff MF eat junk before. That's because I'm locked in. What do you not understand about the lock-in? Alright? Gotta stay locked in. Alright, I'm gonna get some chips with it and a cookie. Nah, cookie's pushing it. Nah, you just boring. How is that boring? Of course, when I start eating healthy, yeah, it's boring now. You just see I'm sexy caramel skin like low tier God says, bro. I'm reaching my true light skin form. Anyways, Kenneth got a new evil curly head light skin. Yo, do people, I know the meme of like light skins are evil. Do people think like all light skins are evil, like dudes included? Now, light skinned dudes be coolin', bro. I don't even classify as light skin. Why am I saying that? I'm definitely more brown skin than light skin. I'm like on the edge of like light skin and like brown. Not the dudes, but the girls, they could be demons, bro. I'm telling you. See, the problem is if they know they're worth too much, bro, it be y'all hitting them up in the DMs. When you go to these fucking light skin girls, will be hitting up them talking about, can you give me a chance, this and that? It gives them an ego. All right? It gives them a fucking ego. Okay. Cookie or no cookie, y'all? Does Tommy get cookie or does Tommy get no cookie? You know what? I'll just get chips. No cookie, no cookie. No cookie. Treat yourself? Just this once? Y'all realize I already ordered Popeyes today? That's why I'm kind of trying to stay locked in. Yo, why is Orange with the gifted sub? W gifted sub. I appreciate that. Nah, this is a bad day. This is a bad food day. What type of cookie do you want? What the fuck does that mean? You know what cookie? One cookie. It's okay. It's okay. Just one day. I worked out today. Alright, let me order. We should be good. Tip or no tip? No tip. Fuck them. I'm kidding. Bro, I'm tipping. Chill. Yo, I'll show y'all a tip, nigga. Hold up. Chill out. I see y'all tipped. It's $3. Tommy turns into a European tourist live on stream. I can't blame them for fucking tipping, nigga. That's not even a custom in their country. $23. That's not a bad price. Alright, as soon as I order this, we gotta fucking react fast. Give 10. There was this one time I gave, like, I was nice. I think I gave, like, $50. The person was, like, really thankful. It felt good. That was the most I ever gave, though. Never giving that much again in my life. I gave 20 last time. What, you want a cookie? Never tipped before. Bro, I be seeing people say that. They're like I've heard people that make good money. I'm like, yo, do you tip? They're like, nah, not really. I'm like, damn, bro, yo. I feel like, okay, if you're down bad and like you can't afford it like that, I can't blame you because I was in the same position. But when I started making a little bit more bread and shit, I do the mandatory like at least like $3. I could do that, all right? Because I understand, because I know people that have worked DoorDash and shit in Uber. Like, that shit is awful. Those companies are fucked up. Like, if you making some good money, nigga, like $3 tip, unless you're ordering every day or 2 times a day, that's not gonna do anything to you. Okay. We're good. Let me keep my phone near me. I'm gonna have to run and get that food. Alright, next video. 22-year-old TikTok manager facing life in prison. Apparently this dude was an OF pimp. Something about these virtual pimps. What they call them now? Complete degeneracy. Dude, like, out of all ways to make bread. I only don't like these dudes because they're literally, like, groom most of the time. That's what Jack Dorothy does. That nigga be grooming these fucking girls and gets them to do it. He was funding the Aisha Sophies. Nah, it's crazy because those girls, like, her or Sophie Rain, like, they have whole-ass teams managing their shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Sophie Rain, deadass, if we're including security, because there's no way she goes out by herself, like, normally. Does she actually? I don't know. She gotta have some security. Let's say she got 1 security guard. She probably got manager. Probably got, like, 2 or 3 people. She probably got a team of, like, 5 people working for her. I would not be surprised. I mean, she makes too much money to not be having a team of people boost her shit. But let's go in and see this. Yo, I always think of this. I don't know why. Because I saw, like, something on Ice Spice recently. How much do y'all think Ice Spice would have made if she opened an OF in her prime? Bruh, she straight up would have been a billionaire by now. Ice Spice would have been a fucking billionaire by now. She should have done it. Low-key, she should have done it. Hey, Cardi B, I'm pretty sure Cardi B has a fucking OF and, like, Ruby Rose. Like, dude, she should have just done it. All right? I don't think anybody would have blamed her, gang. I wouldn't have blamed you. At least 20 mil first day. She would have broke the record, definitely, for it.
This TikTok influencer and manager just had his luxury party mansion raided after prosecutors say he was actually at the center of some alleged horrific crimes.
The man accused of running an OnlyFans operation out of a Bellevue mansion now faces 4 counts of human trafficking, money laundering, and leading
4 counts is crazy.
Organized crime. Exclusive video obtained by King 5 from last month shows one of dozens of parties inside the Bellevue mansion.
So meet Nikita Tiukalo, a 22-year-old from Seattle who, until recently, looked like every other self-proclaimed entrepreneur
Private equity.
on social media.
14 million profit by 20. Yo, some people just live a different life from me.
Honestly, it kind of looked like one of those Miami bros with his Instagram being filled with, you know, luxury cars, stacks of cash, expensive watches, and his captions about making millions of dollars. And his bio even bragged about making $14 million in profit by 20, along with, I guess, private equity and sales. But by the time this story blew up, though, most of those Instagram posts had disappeared. But thankfully, what hadn't disappeared was his Threads account. So over there was still plenty of posts showing off the same lifestyle: flashy cars, expensive restaurants, parties, and the kind of content that basically social media's version of saying, "Trust me, bro, I'm rich." Essentially, LARPing. But I guess the only thing he was LARPing was where the source of the finances were from, because he definitely had money. The only problem is that money is from awful places. Because according to prosecutors,
that's the thing. A lot of these dudes that do this type of shit and do illegal things, they always end up getting themselves caught because they want to flex it. Like, who are you flexing this to? Your audience, your followers of 1,000 people? I don't get it. Like, when people see it, are they gonna think like, are they gonna be like, oh my god, yo, there's no way. For the 50th time you posted a goddamn photo of your watch, my nigga. Like, okay, bro. That's like, wow.
That image was not telling the whole story. And instead of, I guess, becoming known as the next big entrepreneur, Tucalo is now sitting in King County Jail after being charged with 4 counts of second-degree human trafficking, 1 count of money laundering, and 1 count of leading organized crime. And
did he get hit by the RICO?
Currently, he's pleaded not guilty to every charge. And obviously, since this case is still ongoing, these are allegations that prosecutors will have to prove in court. Now, here is the crazy part, because police weren't originally investigating some massive criminal enterprise. They were responding to what looked like a neighborhood situation. So for months, people living near this luxury rental mansion in Bellevue kept calling the police about these huge weekend parties. And I mean, we're talking about like overall.
See, I'm telling you, all these dudes get themselves caught every single time.
100 complaints in 911.
This reminds me of that one dude, like it was a group of them that stole like $220 million worth of crypto. Then this dude was just sitting there buying private jet shit, posting it, flexing everything, and his ass got caught because I forgot why. It was some dumb reason.
One call. Some neighbors described crowds of hundreds of people showing up, many of them reportedly underage, with loud music, traffic clogging the streets, and complete chaos in every weekend. And if you don't know too much about Bellevue, Bellevue is a quieter, rich suburb outside of Seattle. But I guess at first glance, it sounded like another influence.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw a party like that, it's gotta be a mansion like very far from places. Like you can't be near a bunch of houses.
Their party house where everyone is trying way too hard to convince Instagram that they're living like, I don't know, music stars. But according to investigators, those parties were only the beginning, because according to court documents, multiple women came forward and described nearly the same story. So prosecutors say that Tucalo and others presented themselves as managers running a successful TikTok and OF agency. And this pitch was essentially they would handle all the marketing, messaging, and business side of things for the creators, and all the creators had to do was focus on making the content. The TikTok content, which is essentially the top of funnel, and the OF content.
The crazy thing is they're probably taking a wild cut. Like all these dudes do is do promo, probably pay for it. Goddamn, what else? Post the photos on IG, and then they're taking like 40% of their earnings. Moving how like agencies used to move on YouTube back in 2012. They just take like 50% of people's profits and their courses,
which is what they could really monetize and sell. And I guess in return, women were promised that they could make anywhere from $8,000 to $18,000 a month. And for someone who's just turned 18 or is about to, that is a pretty tempting offer, unfortunately. So investigators say,
yeah, I think that is like grooming in a way. Like, cause when you're 18, bro, when you're that age and then you just get presented with that much money, you're not gonna deny that shit. And then eventually you may grow up maybe 10 years later and be like, fuck, I want a family and kids. But if I have a kid, my son's friend or daughter's friends may pull up a video of me motherfucking getting clapped and shit. Getting clapped. My 50 videos of me getting clapped on camera. And there's nothing they can say. Like, do I want to put my child through that? And most of the time, they still will have kids.
That some of these women were first contacted when they were still 17 years old, and they were encouraged to start creating content as soon as they...
17, what I say, that's what Jack Dorsey does. It hits up the girls when they on the cusp of 18.
Turned 18. One woman told detectives that she believed she would mostly be taking bikini photos and doing light modeling. Another said Tukalo claimed that he'd changed other women's lives, flying them on private jets and helping them make more money than they'd ever imagined. Essentially, he was selling the dream. So obviously he had this image of a young millionaire who cracked the code, and he was wanting to bring other people along for the ride. But prosecutors say that once the women agreed to join, that dream really started falling apart. So one of the first things that happened was the women's online accounts stopped being their own. Investigators say that the women were asked to verify their identities so OF and other platforms can actually approve of their creator accounts, but they didn't have access to those accounts. So the women were locked out of their accounts and the payments were going to the dudes.
That's fucking crazy.
And that also meant that they couldn't see how much money was actually coming in, and they couldn't respond to subscribers, and they couldn't even access their own earnings without someone else's permission. So again, guys, number one, massive heads up, if you're a woman out there, don't sign to one of these creepy OF managers, that's for sure. And number two, if you're a dude out there thinking that you're messaging some lady on on OF, that's not happening, bro. You're messaging some dude.
They don't care, bro. And low-key, these niggas deserve to get scammed. They deserve to fucking get scammed. Give the money to the women. If you really believe in 2026, you DMing these girls and they're talking back to you, you're dumb as shit. We have AIs that could literally exactly imitate sexual talk. Exactly how a person does. If I wanted to, I could like release a Tommy AI, have it train through my videos and act like me. And there's no difference. You're not going to be able to tell. Like, come on. Let them get scammed, bro.
Sitting in there, and he's probably like, I don't know, analyzed all the human
yeah, I do have an AI. I forgot. Yeah, but you don't pay for it, it's free.
Psychology to give you the most tempting response to keep paying more money. After looking into this story, it seems like they literally treat the women they sign as cattle, and they treat any dude who pays for this as pay pigs. Why would anyone ever want to be a part of this cycle? But one woman later told detectives that she discovered that an account in her name had generated nearly $230,000 in gross revenue, but she said she never saw anything close to that amount. And several women also told investigators that they've been promised thousands and thousands of dollars a month, but instead were paid around $1,000 a month while the operation brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars. But then on June 4th, everything just came crashing down. So a Bellevue SWAT team...
But they still... Okay, this is also partly the fault of them, because they're still sending these photos and shit to these dudes. Like, did you not get a red flag the first time you sent the photos and he was like, oh, and then he was like, oh yeah, thanks for them. And then you were like, oh, can you send me the account log? And they said no. And you're still sending photos? Like, yo ass deserve to get scammed too, bro. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. You're dumb as shit.
Executed a search warrant at the mansion, and what investigators say they found inside was quite shocking. This was definitely not just another influencer house, because police reported seizing more than 300 cell phones, over 50 laptops, financial records, notebooks tracking earnings, and a giant whiteboard labeled content plan. They also impounded several luxury vehicles parked outside, including a McLaren that had become, I guess, a part of Tukalo's image online. But regardless, to neighbors, it looked like just like a mansion where people were just partying way too much every weekend. But to investigators, prosecutors at least say that it looked like a headquarters of a highly organized operation. But according to prosecutors, again, the most disturbing part in this case isn't the money. It's what they say happened when the women wanted to leave. So court documents describe an environment where fear allegedly became the way the operation was run. So several women told detectives that they felt trapped. They were essentially warned that if they walked away, they could be sued for breaking their contracts. And others said
that's crazy.
That they were terrified that explicit content they had created would be released or used against them if they refused to keep working. But unfortunately, that's only the start of it, because the allegations became even more serious from there. So according to charging documents, multiple women described physical violence and intimidation. One woman told detectives there were what she described as massive firearms throughout one of the homes connected to the investigation. And prosecutors also alleged that women were slapped, dragged by their hair, and threatened when they did not do what was demanded of them. And there are also other things in court documents that I'm really not sure how to say on this channel without getting this video completely demonetized, but they involve a lot of forced humiliation and more firearms, and honestly, it's all just disgusting. And the women here were expected to work exhausting hours, sometimes live streaming and filming content.
Bro, these dudes is fucking sick. And bro, this dude is only like 20 doing this shit. Yeah, some people are just born evil.
For 12 plus hours a day. Like, this is just crazy. One woman also told detectives that a certain substance was handed out like it was candy to keep people awake. So I guess this is through marathon streaming sessions. And again, these are allegations laid out in the charging documents, and Tukalo has pleaded not guilty. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this plays out in court. But if prosecutors can prove them, this case goes way beyond just a
The thing is, I don't think they have a reason to lie. Like, first off, I fully believe they were taking the money. Like, they were barely giving them anything. I don't think they have a reason to lie about this.
Over some money. But I guess if you're wondering why this allegedly went on for so long without anyone stopping it, the answer is police actually started looking into Tukalo more than a year before his arrest. So newly released records show that Kirkland Police Department opened a separate investigation back in March of 2025 after 3 people walked into the police station and reported what they described as trafficking and extortion connected to Tukalo.
A man accused of running a human trafficking ring out of Bellevue had people reporting him to Kirkland police more than a year ago, but an investigation into those claims falling short of an arrest. And now the question is why?
Well, Kirkland police say they started investigating Tukalo in 2025 when he lived at this apartment complex. That case stalled out. A year later, though, he's in jail on similar charges with bail set at $5 million. Part of the reason for that high bail amount.
Yo, $5 million? That's worse than Chud the Builder shit. Gang.
Were allegations of witness tampering outlined in these Kirkland police reports.
And Kirkland, by the way, is the suburb directly north of Bellevue, so all of this is kind of going on in the same area. And the people who came forward said a large man had been sent to their homes demanding money after falling out with Tukalo. They also reported seeing what they described as violence against one of the women working for him. So investigators even contacted the parents of some of these women who were deeply worried about what their daughters were up to. But here is where this case gets really complicated, because according to police records, when detectives spoke with the young women, they reportly said that their
The thing that still gets me is this MF is not an old creepy dude. This MF only in his 20s, and that's probably why it worked better. It's the same thing with Jack Dorothy. Think of it. These girls are around the same age as him. Maybe he's a couple years older. Who knows? I don't even know how old that nigga is now. But they're like, oh, it's like a younger guy in my generation. I trust him. He's not going to be like these old creepy dudes. And they end up, that'd be the strategy. Wrong buttons. Yeah, I literally reached over for my fucking phone and swiped my soundboard. Ignore that.
parents' concerns were not needed. Some of them even claimed their parents were harassing them and discussed getting restraining orders against them. So as the investigation continued, officers wrote that they had a hard time getting witnesses to work with them. But eventually, one detective closed the investigation with a simple note: case closed due to the lack of victim cooperation. So I guess looking back now, that line hits a little bit differently, because prosecutors say that's one of the biggest challenges in human trafficking cases. People who are being controlled through fear, manipulation, financial dependence, or threats often just don't immediately see themselves as victims, or they're just simply too afraid to speak up. And according to the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, that's one of the big reasons these investigations can take so long to get any form of result or a criminal charge. Because fast forward to the end of June, and Tukalo, he was back in court trying to get his $5 million bail reduced to $100,000. His attorneys—
100K is fucking crazy, gang.
—were arguing that he wasn't this wealthy businessman that prosecutors had made him out to be. They told the judge his assets had been seized.
Okay, his assets got seized, so he owned probably like 500, 600K worth of cars. You're not buying that unless if you have like millions of dollars of liquid.
And that he lost what money he had left to credit card fraud. Then they followed that by saying the whole case was just being exaggerated. In fact, his attorney argued that the allegations were essentially nothing more than wage theft. So while he's posting luxury cars, his argument in court is, well, I can't afford this because someone took all my stuff. Okay, this will be interesting to see how it all plays out in court, but prosecutors argued that releasing Tukalo would put the alleged victims at risk and pointed out to what they described as a history of witness tampering. Also, while sitting in jail, Tukalo made phone calls in Russian, instructing loved ones to move hundreds of thousands of dollars out of his bank accounts. So again, that's not looking good for him. And one prosecutor even told the judge, Mr. Tukalo may believe that because he speaks Russian that we don't know staying on the calls. So apparently we just have a giga brain over here. But after hearing arguments from both sides, the judge denied the request to lower Tekalo's bond, leaving the $5 million bail and all the existing conditions in place. But the most powerful moment of the hearing didn't come from either of the attorneys. It came from one of the alleged victims, who spoke publicly for the first time. She told the court, "I will never forget looking at someone I loved and hearing him tell me if I ever spoke out about what I had been through, and if I ever opened my mouth, he would take my life because I knew too much." She also described watching what she says happen over time, in quotes saying,
Bro, I believe it, because like I've heard stories about like Russian businessmen and they'd be ruthless. I wouldn't be surprised if he learned this from his family, or I don't know, bro, his uncle, his dad, something like that. They'd be ruthless.
"I watched manipulation become normal. I watched violence become normal."
So he was like kind of, yeah, he's getting in a relationship with them and like grooming them to do it. Then he was like, damn.
"I watched controlling women become normal." So overall, I mean, everything about this case is just horrifying. So whether or not a jury convicts Tekalo, those statements help explain something that we've talked about throughout this video. People often ask why victims don't just leave, or why they don't immediately go to the police. Obviously, fear, threats, financial control, and emotional manipulation come into play here. But as of right now, Nikita Tekalo has pleaded not guilty for 4 counts of second-degree human trafficking, 1 count of money laundering, and 1 count of leading or...
I don't get why people do this when they know for a fact they did shit like this, because it just makes the case worse. I think they hope one of the charges drops, because if one of it drops, then they do get less of a sentence potentially than just pleading guilty. But that's crazy. I think overall it's still better for you to plead guilty and just say like, yeah, I did it, and then get the less sentence.
Crime. If he's convicted, he's currently facing decades in
0.5% success rate. Yeah,
prison, with some reports.
But if it does work, shit, Loki, look at Diddy's case, bro. He only got charged with 2 of the things that he got charged for, and then he ended up only getting 4 years. And even that shit just recently got reduced.
Noting that the organized crime charges carries the possibility of a life sentence under Washington law. And as of right now, his criminal case is still moving through the courts, so the allegations remain just that, allegations as of now. Obviously, every OF management agency isn't doing something illegal.